So, Garima, what do you think is the biggest difference between digital products and physical products? The way that you market those two things, what's the main difference between that, according to you?
Well, purely marketing wise, there's no difference as such.
Okay.
In both the worlds, be it a digital product or a physical product, you have to educate your audience. You have to tell them what your product does, how can it help them, so that at the end of the day, they can eventually make a purchase. Okay, you have to give them enough information. You have to use those small tactics so that you can ignite a desire in your audience to buy your product. And that goes for both the worlds. There's no such difference. I help business owners who are into the physical product world sell their products.
Right.
And I have seen you for many years that you have been working on the products, like helping business owners create product and obviously sell them through ads. Purely from your point of view, what do you think? How do you make marketing for product businesses work?
Do you mean digital products?
Yeah, digital products.
Right. So digital products, if you think about it from a marketing perspective, this is what one of my mentors said actually. It is a little difficult to sell a digital product rather than a physical product, because physical products are physical, you can just hold it in your hand. But if you think about digital products, convincing somebody to buy something that they cannot hold in their hands is fundamentally a challenging concept for a lot of people. Okay, so if you want to do that, if you want to get really good at selling digital products, there is no other way rather than becoming really good at marketing and advertising. Okay, because you are fundamentally not selling something tangible to people.
But that, I feel, that has a lot to do with human nature. Like we like to see the ROI.
Yeah.
What do we call it? Like to see, tangibility. We want to see something in our hand, and if it's like digital on our drive or in our email, we are like, no. वो है पता नहीं यूज होता नहीं होता and see, I myself run digital product of my own, and I have seen they, even if they make a purchase and whatever, they don't watch it. So it's so funny that physical products are easier to market because people can see ki, oh, I'm getting something like a physical object on my hand. Digital products are difficult to sell that way, like slightly difficult because you have to educate a lot. But even after purchasing a digital product, we would think because it's harder to sell, it has more value if someone buys it. But it's so funny, they don't even touch the digital product that's there inside their email, don't even watch it.
Yeah, that's a good insight. And that's what I help my clients to do as well, right? Because obviously there is going to be a certain percentage of people who are going to buy things from you but never even open the email of that digital product. But you got to make an understanding of why they are not doing it. And that's like a product side of things. That's a product improvement that I'm talking about. Just like how do you make your digital product more consumable, because the selling does not stop at the moment of them purchasing a digital product. You have to also sell them on using the digital product or the thing that they bought.
But I guess that's same for both the worlds. Like you have to have, like, even for the product business owners who are watching this, see, I can sell anything, I can market your product and get you sales, but I would really wish that a product makes sense or is good in themselves. For example, and that follows in a digital product world as well, there are these luxury, affordable luxury, premium fabric, if it's a fashion brand, premium product, metal, whatever going on these days. And I really don't understand how. Why do you sell only basis of premium and quality?
Yeah.
Do you even know that are you providing quality? Are you providing premium? Do you know what does it mean? Because just putting a label of premium, or in the digital product section, I would just say ki just putting a label of
an expert.
Yeah, expert, and such things does not mean that it works. Imagine you have a product sale, physical product sale, digital product sale, or at the end of the day, the product is bad. No repeat purchases, bad word of mouth, and that is also bad for your business.
Yeah, That's a good insight. And I believe like the thing that we were originally talking about, which is about the marketing side of digital products. Obviously, we talked about the differences in between physical and digital. I also want to emphasize, like, if somebody's watching this video and they want to get that actionable insight on how to sell digital products, if they have tried like an e-commerce store or drop shipping or something, they tried something selling as physical products, but they want to not have that inventory headache or something like that, want to sell something from their digital products expertise or experiences, at least how you have to go about is not wait to get thousands and millions of followers, but create something that you have solved, the problems that you have solved for others or for yourself, and create a very basic version of it and just start talking about it to other people. Basically start creating the demand for your products. That's all.
That's true.
And I think it's the same with physical products as well.
So on that, I was shooting my content just before we started working on this video, and I would like to say the same thing that I said in that video of mine. Make a note if you want. Views don't work for you. Followers is not the goal. Comments and likes is not the goal. This won't get you sales. The only thing that will get you sales is the quality of your reels, of what you are speaking inside it. And mind you, by quality, I don't mean have fancy setups. Have it if you want it and if you can. But what you speak inside your content, what you show inside your reel is what works for you. Just make a note of it and follow it blindly. Trust me on this.
Yeah. Don't have a beautiful face, but actually have something to say. Isn't it? Kind of.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that was an episode of GNP Talks, where two of digital nomads and people who work with other clients of them with digital products, with physical products, in order to sell more of them, we get together, we have the discussions about certain topics. Today's topic was about that. And next time, if you want to understand our perspective on something, comment your question down below and we'll decide if you want to take it up ahead. See you in the next one.